It was during the times where it was the 70s. So Dad had the crazy long hair. Well, that never really changed. Although there were a few moments where we had short hair, but mostly we all know my dad with the long hair. Crazy, crazy outfits back in the 70s, and again, that's my dad. Clothing never really changed from either. He just kind of changed maybe the color of his jeans on occasion. Sex, drugs, rock and roll also was part of the 70s, and my dad, he lived up to that as well. Well, I was born, wasn't I? So, well, I definitely realized once upon a time, speaking of sex, that I was an oops baby. Mom and Dad, Ron and Deb, raised me, my brothers and sisters, in the best way they could. And my dad definitely did that to the beat of his own drum. That's kind of the theme of this, the beat of his own drum. The youngest of 6, I believe he was able to combine the best and most challenging traits of his brothers and sisters, his mom and his dad, and combine those things to make his own personality and way into this world. Why be a prince in a land of rules and regulations? Instead, he was a rebel, a rock star, and a not-so-regular guy. A regular guy, why would he do that? That would not describe my dad, not in the least. Long hair, a beer. Quick note, beer and bear, like grr. Speech class, ours. Could never say it, so I apologize. A bear in hand, cut off jeans. Stressed at paying bills, but always had plenty of presents underneath those Christmas trees every single year. Laid off from Chevy for a few years. What some of you may or may not know is that we moved to Colorado. And he moved out there ahead of us for, a few months, I think, before my mom, my brother, sister, and I moved from the big, bright, yellow house on Harrison Avenue that lit up the entire block. It was red originally, then they painted it yellow and decided we needed to live in the Sunshine House. But what you may or may not know is he rode a bicycle back and forth to work before we moved out there. You don't necessarily picture my dad on a bike that went back and forth to work, but that's what he did, determined to make life decent for us in Colorado, which ironically is now where I've lived for 20 years. And we lived for a short period of time right behind Cherry Creek High School. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Colorado and the lay of